What's going on, guys? This is Riggs. Thank you so much for tuning in as we have a very special video lined up for you today. We're talking about the most satisfying moments in PUBG Mobile. What is the most satisfying moment in PUBG Mobile? I cannot wait to read all of your guys' comments down in the comment section. I want you throughout this video, as you're watching the footage on the screen, I want you to let me know what is, or do you have that one epic moment that you cannot forget. I want you to share that with me along with everybody else. And one thing I want to share with you guys before we jump into the content is the newest sponsor on the channel, and I'm so happy to bring this to you guys. I have been working with this company for quite some time, and the company we're talking about is Amino Apps. Some of you might have heard of it. I know I've mentioned it in my Discord server before. Some of you might have heard of it. Some of you have not, and I am thrilled to finally be able to bring this incredible sponsorship and this incredible opportunity that they have presented, and I'm ready to bring it to you guys. Sometimes you don't have time, sometimes you don't have time to watch a 15-minute video or a 20-minute video, but you might have a couple minutes in your day to watch something quick, something that you can log into, check out a quick compilation, top 5 or top 10 fails, an epic crate opening, just all different types of compilations, as well as all sorts of content. And what's nice is that's exactly what Amino Apps does. Amino is a quick story style video, as opposed to being in landscape. All these videos and all these stories are in portrait. And what's awesome is that is where you can find exclusive content that I only release on Amino. Like I'd already mentioned, sometimes I have a bunch of content, but I'm not necessarily able to make, a 10, 12, or 15-minute video out of it. And sometimes you guys don't even have that much time to watch a video that long. And that is what is so great about Amino. So what I want you guys to do, down in the description, it's the first line you'll see, is I want you to go ahead and click that link. That is my special link to Amino Apps. And what I want you to do is go ahead and search Riggs Gaming, and you'll go ahead and pull it up. And what's really, really cool is I have a bunch of Aminos that I've already started, a bunch of stories. And you can go ahead and check them out right here. You just go ahead and type in Riggs. You can also type in Riggs Amino, whatever you'd like. And I have a bunch of content. And what's really, really cool, one of the things we're talking about in this video is our epic moments. And I have a ton of epic moments to share with you guys on the Amino app. So please do me the favor, go ahead, click the link, and not only are you supporting me, but you're able to support what I do and allow me to keep doing it. So click the link, download the app. It's good for Android or iOS. Search Riggs Gaming, drop me a follow, and start watching some epic content exclusive on the Amino app. All right, guys, so what we're talking about is the most epic moments that are in PUBG Mobile. And these are not necessarily going to be in any particular order, but like I said, I want to share with you guys some of my epic moments, things that happen in the game where it's like, oh, you just cannot get enough of it, and it's just amazing, those amazing moments. So we're going to go ahead and start off on the top on my list here, and that is having a bolt action headshot. And it necessarily doesn't matter whether it's a Kar 98, an M24, an AWM, but one thing I will say is when you get an AWM headshot, and there's just something so sweet, so tender, so incredibly amazing about it. And it's just something that when you get that AWM and you land that headshot, or like I said, even a Kar 98, any of the bolt action sniper rifles, there's just something so sweet about and satisfying about getting a headshot with a bolt action. The next one, and this is I don't want to say it's generic, but something that really kind of has the hair standing up on the back of your neck while you're playing this game, and where you just have that sense of relief and that satisfying moment, is a squad wipe. And they come in all shapes and sizes, whether you're playing in duos, whether you're playing in squads. Sometimes your entire team, and what I'm talking about is when, like, your entire team is knocked 3 of your members they're all redline. It is only you, and where you have to go up against 2, 3, or even an entire squad, and you end up clearing and mopping the floor with them, and you're able to go ahead and pick up every single one of your teammates. There's just something so satisfying about having an epic squad wipe, and it just makes you kind of flex a little bit. The next one, and this is actually one of my personal favorites, and like I already mentioned it earlier in the video, is, and I want you guys to check out my Amino, or my story on the Amino app, and it's the top 5 grenade and molly frags. So, and that's what I'm talking about, is throwables. There's just something so satisfying when you're coming up on a building. You can hear 2 or 3 different footsteps, you know, up on a second floor. You go ahead, you chuck a grenade, you get like 2 knocks. You and your squad go ahead and rush the stairs, get the squad wipe. Just getting a knock and or a kill with a frag. In my order, I would definitely say it goes molly, and then the number 1 would have to be grenade. When you throw that grenade, when you hear it land, you hear the explosion, and all you see, not only on the kill feed, but on the kill, you know, just the kill message in the very front of the screen in the center. There's just something so satisfying about that. The next one, of course, is chicken dinners. Specifically when you get the clutch chicken dinner, when you get that kill, especially when you've had just an insanely epic game, and you go in, you grab the chicken dinner, you kind of brush your shoulders off, and you go ahead and go right back in. But there's something very, very satisfying. You don't necessarily have to get a chicken dinner to have those satisfying moments, you know, like we've already discussed, but there is something very satisfying. Not all chicken dinners, you know, chicken dinners come in all different shapes and sizes. The ones I'm talking about are the straight up clutch chicken dinners, where you have like 5 HP, you're going up against a squad, and you just kind of look around when you get that chicken dinner, and you just wonder, how the hell did I not die? Those are the kind of chicken dinners that we're talking about. The next one, and you guys, especially for those of you that have been watching the channel as of late, and that is having just a straight up epic crate opening. And I understand not everyone is able to open up crates, but for those of you that have, there's just something so satisfying if you're playing, you know, the wheel game, or one of the lucky spins, and you actually land on the top prize. You know, I'm talking where you're like I did in a couple other videos ago, where I end up getting a Yeti suit. I get the Yeti suit using a freaking coupon. Those are the kind of crate openings I'm talking about. The ones where you use a coupon and you grab a mythic, or you get a mythic on, you know, the first go around. That's one thing. Like I said, I understand not everyone has been able to experience this, but for those of you that have, or those of you that that enjoy watching the content, it's as sweet as it sounds, and it's as sweet as it looks, and it's a very, very satisfying moment when you just have an incredibly lucky crate opening, because we know how rare they can be in this game. Some other ones, and these are some of my personal favorites, and let me know what you guys think of this one down in the comment section. And this one is shotgun kills. I don't know what it is, but there's something so epically satisfying when you, and we're not talking bots, guys. We're not talking about bot kills. We're talking when you actually get like a wipe using a shotgun, when you're dropping in Pachinki or you're dropping in Razak, and all you have is a shotgun, whether it's a pump or a double barrel. But I will have to say, a double barrel does seem to be much more satisfying than the pump shotgun. Getting a kill with that, the double barrel just sounds so damn manly. It sounds incredible. But yeah, but just when you actually kill a real player with a shotgun, it's a very, very satisfying moment, along with pistols. And I don't know which one I want to rate more, if one's above the other. I'm leaning towards shotguns, but I'm gonna tell you guys, when you get a pistol, especially like when you get the revolver, there's just something, what is it, the R1895 or even the R45, when you get a kill, again, against a real player using a revolver, like, again, dropping down a Pachinki, dropping in Picado, somewhere really, really hot, first thing you grab is a pistol, and you end up you know, having an epic fight with someone and winning, it's definitely a satisfying moment. Another one, I don't even think I have any footage of this as I was searching through the archives, but one satisfying moment that just feels freaking amazing is when you're playing squads and you end up getting a double airdrop. Now, they're very rare, but there are times when you shoot a flare up into the sky, or say you have 2 flare guns, you shoot both of them up in the sky, and then you end up getting 3 or 4. One time, I thought I had the screenshot, but I just couldn't find it. But one time, I think we were playing in Vikindi, and actually across the water, somewhere in Vikindi, I think we counted 8, if not 9 flare drops dropping. It wasn't ours, it was the enemy's, but it was just such a satisfying moment to see that. A scary moment because we were on the other side, but just imagine how that team felt when they had 9 flare drops coming in. Absolutely incredible. Another very subtle but very satisfying moment also before we wrap up this list is when you first drop down. And again, this is very rare, but it's when you first land and you pretty much get level 3'd within the first building. Again, very rare. Let me know down in the comment section how many times or if this has ever happened to you, but where you literally get a level 3 vest, you know, a level 3 helmet, you go into the next room, you pick up a level 3 backpack, then you find a Kar 98 and then, you know, a M4 all within like the same building within like 20 seconds. A very sad, like I said, those ones are very subtle, but they do happen and it feels amazing. You feel like, I mean, no pun intended, but you literally feel like Godzilla running through the battlefield, especially at the early start of the game. But these were some of my most satisfying moments. I was able to find footage on the majority of the things that we talked about, you know, within the Rigs archive. But what I'm more curious to find out is what is your absolute most satisfying moment. Maybe I left one out. And yeah, I'm really curious to know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are down in the comment section. What is your absolute most satisfying moment? And make sure, like I said, guys, to keep me doing what I do and to continue supporting me in what I do, make sure you guys click that link for Amino Apps. The link is in the description. It's the first thing you'll see. That link is good for Android or iOS. Go in, search Rigs Gaming, drop me a follow, and start watching some epic exclusive content that you will only find on the Amino Apps. And I want to thank Amino for sponsoring this channel. It feels amazing, and it's because of you guys, the support you're showing the channel, that allows me to do this type of content, to release these videos. And with this channel sponsorships, we can just keep doing what we're doing, and it feels so rewarding. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and again, comments, questions, or concerns, throw those down in the comment section. But until the next video, this has been Riggs from Rigs Gaming.